The busiest harbor on Sodor is Brundham Harbor at the end of Edward's branch line. They get shipments all day, every day. Stepney makes sure all the shipments go the right way and leave on time. One day, Edward puffed into the harbor. Stepney was looking worried. "What's the matter, Stepney?" "That big ship over there," he replied. "It has a large, important shipment. It's having trouble docking." "Of course it is," said Edward. "Any ship that size would have trouble docking itself. What we need around here is a tugboat." "What's a tugboat?" asked Stepney. A tugboat is basically a shunter for boats. They help dock large ships into ports. We don't have any, however, because we've never had a shipment this large. And with that, Edward left to take his returning passenger train. Later, the Fat Controller arrived. The ship was still figuring out how to dock. "Oh dear," said the Fat Controller. "It's worse than I thought." "What is so?" "The ship trying to dock," replied the Fat Controller. "It's much too large to dock on its own. I must go and order some tugboats at once." Eventually, the ship managed to dock, and they started unloading. The ship was meant to stay overnight, but it would take some time to pull out of the harbor. The next morning, Stepney awoke to an unfamiliar whistle. He puffed over to the wharf and saw 3 new, unusual-looking tugboats sitting along the quay. "Hello," said one of them. "I'm Edward. I'm one of the new tugboats." "Edward?" said Stepney, surprised. "Yes, and this is my brother, Powerful, and my sister, Faithful." "Hello," said the other 2 tugboats. "I'm Stepney. I'm the harbour shunter. I think we'll make a great team." Later that day, Edward the Blue Engine arrived with his first passenger train. He was just moving on to his siding to rest when Edward the tugboat blew his whistle. "Goodness gracious," said Edward. The tugboat came up to him. "Hello, I'm Edward. I'm one of the new tugboats." Edward laughed. "We share a name. I think we're going to be good friends." And from that day on, the Brundham Harbor crew was bigger and better than ever.